If you missed the Lakers game last night, this picture is exactly how the game went. The Lakers lost so bad, Bronny got in the game. The Lakers' defensive game plan, that was really the whole problem. Timberwolves had their best catch and shoot night of the whole season. They made 64% of their catch and shoot threes. They made 18 catch and shoot threes. That's the most they've made in a game all year long. And they got all them threes for two reasons. One, in the half court, the Lakers were just trying to pack the paint and overhelp. Anytime Anthony Edwards had the ball, everybody on the Lakers was basically off their man, staring at the ball. So he'll have the ball, he'll make a couple moves. He won't even really get in the paint. He'll just look like he's about to get downhill, find the open man. They hit a three. He finished the game with 9 assists. I feel like the Lakers should have known that this was going to be the Timberwolves' game plan. Just a couple days ago, Anthony Edwards did an interview talking about how for this series, he needs his teammates to be ready to catch and shoot. He says right here, I told Mike, you got to be willing to shoot 5 straight catch and shoot threes. Don't turn nothing down. Dante, Nikhil, Nas, Jaden got to be willing to shoot those shots. And I got to be willing to make those passes to open the defense up for me to be able to get downhill. That's literally exactly what happened the entire game. So the Lakers have to switch that up. And they also have to be able to get better shots, because the other ways Timberwolves were getting all those threes, they would get a stop, sprint down the court in transition, wide open three, because nobody's running back on the Lakers. And then as far as the Lakers offense, it was lacking too. Only 15 assists for them compared to 29 from the Timberwolves. So it lets you know what team was moving the ball. All the Lakers did all game, pick and pop and then shoot a three. Nobody was getting to the rack. They finished the game with 32 points in the paint, but if you really watched, it felt like they had like 15. Some of them points in the paint came at the end of the game when they was already down 20 and, they just trying to come back super hard. All they did the entire game was pick and pop, catch and shoot threes. Nobody was attacking. Nobody was getting in the paint. Nobody was driving and kicking. It was nothing close to that. It was either watch Luka ISO, Bron, or Austin Reeves. Just watch them ISO. People called me crazy when I said this was going to be the toughest matchup for the Lakers. It's going to be hard for them to win this series playing small ball because everything turns into an ISO. Luka needs a lob threat in order to put pressure on the defense and the basket. But if you're not going to have Jackson Hayes in the game and you're playing all 5 guys that are 6'8", it's going to be tough because there's no lob threat. There's no one putting pressure on the basket every game. And you're watching, LeBron's not running the show. LeBron is on the wing watching Luka run the show. So if it's a 5-out where Bron is getting downhill all game, that's completely different. But that's not what the Lakers are doing. The Timberwolves have enough size where they can put a big player out there and just make you play one-on-one. Rudy Gobert is not a bad isolation defender. So unless the Lakers get more player and ball movement, this is going to be a hard series. Even Magic Johnson had a real analysis of the game. He says Coach JJ Redick did a great job all season, but he didn't do a good job game 1. The Lakers stood around on offense, played too much one-on-one basketball, and didn't make any necessary adjustments. Mostly Magic Johnson be saying the most random stuff after games, but he just read them like a book right here. Now, the one thing I will say about moving forward, I think that the saving grace is that LeBron, if you're a fan of LeBron and you watch all his series, game 1 for him, he always says is a fill-out game. If you really pay attention, pretty much he goes out there, he sees what the other team's game plan is, and then, all right, we know exactly what they're going to do. This is how we're going to beat it. He pretty much just gives away that first game. So we'll see what happens, but as you can see up here, the Wolves have no problem guarding the Lakers. So a lot of adjustments need to be made.